Oh my God. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. Happy New Year. It is episode 28 and we have made it to the end of 2021. I thought we would end the year at the same place that we kicked this season off, at Beacons here in Leucadia, Encinitas, California, living our best life. But this is a vibe. It has been raining and storming all week leading up to New Year's. If you guys know anything about the weather here in Southern California, it has not been the best vibe, but this is a vibe right now. And we have a small window of opportunity. There is a rain event coming yet again, yet another atmospheric river as they call it. And we're about to get pummeled once again with some rain, and the water's about to get dirty, the winds are about to get weird, but we are on it. The vibes are high. I just want to make sure that I say thank you guys so much for riding along all of 2021 with me. This has been one of the best experiences of my life, and I can't wait to see where 2022 goes. This has been an absolute dream. I'm gonna hurry up just a little bit. The trail is actually a little bit busier than I thought, and I shouldn't be surprised since the weather is decent and everyone's rushing out of their house to get a little sunshine. Look at this vibe down here. It is absolutely beautiful leading into 2022, and I'm so glad to take you guys along on this little fun adventure. All right, I'm actually psyched. This is definitely a vibe. I have very low expectations coming down here, and I'm super surprised with what I'm seeing. Who knows how quick the weather will change. It doesn't normally work out this way for me. I normally come down here thinking it's going to be 2 to 3 feet and terrible, and it might be 3 to 4, maybe a bigger set here and there. It's a little mixed up, it's a little jumbled. We've had a lot of weird wind lately, but I think it's perfect time to get suited up. Let's do this. Boom! All right, we are suited up. I got the Vissla 4.3 Competition 7Cs. This is also a little bit of a vibe. Boom, we got the booties because it has been chilly here lately and I'm not trying to freeze my toes off, so I don't think I should waste any more time. I just want to really quickly mention new videos. You know the deal, 9 a.m. on the West Coast on Fridays, 12 p.m. on the East Coast. And if you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so YouTube notifies you of new videos. If you like the video, give us a little thumbs up, and you can always drop that comment in the comments section below. All right, guys, you see the deal. It's absolutely firing out there, so I will see you in the water in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, we just wrapped up quite a fun session over here at Beacons, and I mean, it was pretty fun, but it wasn't the best surf to end the year on. It was definitely bigger than I thought. I mean, look at some of the sets out there. You can see those inside shore break sections are like 3 feet, so it's definitely 3 to 5 on the outside. The outside wasn't quite doing it, and we've had a lot of wind the last few days, so even as it was light when I got here, it was still jumbled, and the wind has just picked up since then. So I did want to make sure that I got out here and lived my best life and caught a vibe, and absolutely did. So thankful for that, and thankful for you guys tuning in. But I'm gonna race out of here. I actually have an electrician that's supposed to be at the house at 1 o'clock, and it is already after 12 p.m. So I'm gonna race back to the house to deal with that. We'll pick this up in a little bit. No! What's up, everybody? We are back at the house. The electrician is gone, problem is solved, and the rain's gone as well. The problem is that darkness has set in, and that is basically it for trying to get some surfing today. So I figured, since it is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, depending on when you're watching this, that I would go over a few of my favorite moments from the last 2021 vlogging season. So let's jump right into it. First clip I want to show you guys is actually something pretty funny. It is my favorite wipeout of the entire year. Cut to the clip. So as you basically saw, I completely blew what could have been an amazing turn, possibly the turn of the year for myself, and totally just kooked it. There was a little bit of backwash going on with that wave, and as I tried to go through the turn, the backwash hit my board, pushing my front foot off, and I just pushed through with my back foot, hoping that I could kind of reattach, and it never happened, and just totally got engulfed by the wave. And that's just kind of the way it goes. And especially with Lauren filming on that shot, I wanted to really make sure. A lot of times when you're free surfing and you kind of know you're going to wipe out, you just let it happen. And when there's a filmer watching you, it kind of gives you that extra motivation to try and push through. And unfortunately, it didn't work out, but we got the best wipeout of the year from that whole scene. So kind of stoked on that. Next up, I have basically my favorite moment, single moment from the entire vlogging season. And that happens to be sharing a wave with my good friend, Adriana Whalen. So let's cut to that clip real quick. So funny thing about this wave is that I was so psyched to share that wave with her, and as I'm looking back over my shoulder, kind of trying to judge everything, I pulled my line too far up the face of the wave and ended up pulling myself off the wave. We were supposed to ride that a lot longer together, but thankfully Adriana is a killer out in the water, and she slayed that wave the rest of the way in. So loved sharing that moment. That was really one of the most amazing shareable moments of my entire surfing life, really, but definitely one of the most memorable moments of the entire vlogging season of 2021. Next up, I'm going to show you guys my favorite place that I went all vlogging season of 2021, and I was through a few states: California, Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. And thinking back on all the different things, like being in New Jersey, meeting Ben Gravy, and surfing in the Red Bull Foam Wreckers anti-surf contest, boogie boarding and surfing with my nieces and nephews on the Delaware shore, all kinds of different things. And it was really hard to pick, but I think it really came down to going to Malibu for my birthday with my girlfriend and getting to surf First Point Malibu for the first time in my entire life. And while it was like literally, you know, pumping 1 to maybe 2 foot, it was absolutely a blast. It was so much fun. I had always wanted to surf Malibu ever since I was a little kid, and to be able to go there and score a couple little waves, not being a local, and just feeling the vibe, that totally completed my birthday dream and a bucket list since I was a kid. So I was so psyched to that. Let's cut to that clip. as you can see, the surf was absolutely tiny, but I had an absolute blast. It was a dream trip. There wasn't one wave that made it like extra special. It was just the overall entire experience of getting to surf Malibu and having my girlfriend there to film. That was really rad. It was her first time filming with a tripod like she was on the beach. She filmed during the Red Bull Foam Wreckers with my phone a lot, kind of chasing me around with a tripod in her hand, but to use the legit camera, she did an amazing job, and it was just a vibe, and absolutely an amazing day up in Malibu. So that took my best place that I visited and surfed all year. Next up, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite ride that I had all year on a longboard, and let's cut to that clip real quick. So as you can see, dropped in, little fade turn, and basically pulled off the longest cheater 5 in my entire life. If you know anything about what a cheater 5 is, it's basically half of a hang 10. Hanging 10 means when you're on a longboard, you get perched up on the nose of the board, get all 10 toes, both feet up at the top of the board. It's really hard to do, and I've almost pulled it off a couple times and it hasn't worked out, and it definitely has not been caught on film. But a cheater 5 is basically the poor man's way of getting one foot all the way up to the nose, kind of perching a couple toes over there and staying there as long as he can, and then getting back, or she, back into the center of the board to keep things going. It's kind of a really groovy dance. Loved watching it. I'm not big of a longboarder, but have definitely been getting into more longboarding this year. And that wave definitely took the cake as far as, you know, the longest I had been perched up there trying to get that cheater 5 action going. So super psyched on that one. And lastly, I don't know if you guys follow me. If you don't, here's the Instagram handle, @thesurfersnook. Give me a follow so you can keep up with more daily content. But earlier this week, we posted the best single wave I surfed this entire year of 2021. So let us cut to that clip right now. Boom. Okay, so not the biggest wave, not the craziest wave, but absolutely the most fun wave. I surfed it in what I think was the best way I could. I looked at it multiple times thinking about if there was an opportunity to get multiple turns in, and I think there was. But I think by not cranking in 3 turns total on that wave, I was able to ride it just the right way to be able to huck myself up into that lip, hit the whitewash, come back down with it, ride out of it, and kick out. And I still think about that wave. That has definitely been the most fun wave, the best ridden wave that I rode all of 2021, and I cannot wait to see where we're going to be at the end of 2022 about my best wipeout, the best moment, best travel location, best longboard wave, and best overall wave surfed total. So it's really cool. I love doing this. Vlogging has actually given me the ability to sit back and watch my surfing and definitely see how bad something really was or good something was, and be able to really critique my own surfing and try and get better. And I've really loved doing that, and I love making these videos for you guys. Absolutely love it. Happy New Year. Thank you guys for being here today. You know the deal though. We're gonna kick this off 2022 with a bang. I got a surprise for you guys, so stay tuned next week. But for now, you know the other deal. Click right here to subscribe and right here to watch more videos. And I'll see you all here next week. Yo!